Here's box 38 of 1981 tops. We're going to do this in two parts. Probably take this until my battery runs out, or halfway, whichever comes first. So we're going to turn it around because we'll try doing it this way. This is card number 2 is where it starts on. So I'm going to start at this side of card number 2 and go like this. And oh wow, got a couple. I didn't know I had duplicates like that. But I know my wife probably knows who that is, being a Dodgers fan. Yeah, I recognize some of the names already. Got a 1984 standing by in the flare. That's coming up next. Here's some future stars. I wonder if any of them made it. Let's see. I don't recognize any of them, but maybe a Rangers fan would know who those are. Tug McGraw, I remember. You know, the one thing I like about tops is look at the ventures. The back of the cards are really nice. Actually give it the old feel with the cartoons on the bottom and stuff. They stuck with that for a long time. What you're going to see in the next one, the flares aren't quite like that. And kind of disappointing looking at those. But flare has their own little uniqueness. So I've already been in the Navy 1 year, and I think 1981 I actually was in Grenada, the Grenada invasion. Yeah, I'm probably heading over to, what do we have? We had the line of death at Libya, right before Beirut was hit. I was there for Beirut too. So that's a fun time of life. Have that one in plastic. $1.50 in 2006. Wow, that's a. Wonder what it's worth now. A couple of more. See if my wife knows who they are. She's the Dodgers fan. There's Rick Anderson. Hernandez. I said that wrong. Stolen bases. I wonder. $1.20 in 2006. And we have Reggie Jackson and Mike Schmidt. That's $1.50. Why? I wonder why the 2001 are $1.50 when it seems like the average price over at 1980 was like 75 cents. That's kind of odd. Okay, let's move on. Hope those don't fall. Some from the A's. Actually, this is working pretty good because I'm not getting the glare like if I was over on that side. So that's pretty nice. I remember Ed Gwynn. Yep. Go, be careful, don't fold them. Definitely pause if you want. If you want more time to look at them. Rusty Staub. That's a very young Rusty Staub. Reggie Smith. Yep. Sorry, but none of these are for trade, if you have that in your mind. I like my, there's Willie Randolph. Before he was a Met. Slipped. Got plastic on both sides. Okay, 75 on him. Mickey Rivers. Wow. Haven't seen him in a long time. Husker Gamble. Look at him. Wow. $75 on him. Dawson, 75. Back in 2006 is when I priced these. And someday, in my continuing retirement or unemployment, limited employment, if I get a book or ever can afford another book, I will go through and price them again. This is the time frame when it was fun to collect cards too, when kids didn't have anything better to do than to sit back. And I wasn't a kid. I was, what, 21? Still, we didn't have iPads, iPods, Game Boys, and stuff like that. I took way too much out. There you go, record breaker. Don't know who he is, but he's a record breaker. I think my wife would have a blast looking through some of these and see some of the Dodgers from back before we met. When my wife and I got married, we met and got married in 89. And she's been a Dodgers fan for all her life, such as I am a Mets fan. Roll your fingers. Jim Dorsey, I remember. I don't recognize the other two. Open this battery, makes it to the halfway point. I also hear my dog walking around on the other side of the wall. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't recognize too many. Yeah, I don't think I recognize any of those. Wait, 75 cents. $75 on him. Steve Yeager. Why do I know so many Dodgers? That's crazy. I know they didn't all come over to the Mets at one time. Probably because I've gone through these cards before, maybe. I don't know. 75 on him. It was crazy how my wife dressed my two kids, two little boys, when I was at sea, dressed them up in Dodgers jerseys, took a picture and sent them out to me. At least she didn't do it with the Redskins. Mickey Hadger. Okay, this brings us to the halfway point, if I can get through this batch. I got a card stuck. Willie Stargell. Got a couple. I got him in plastic too. I'll go wonder why the other one's not in plastic. 75 cents on him. Might be the quality of the card. That's probably why. Because I was pretty touchy on the quality of the card. I would send cards off to get graded. Dave Winfield, 75. Seems like the prices of them are settling down. I wonder why the other ones were a little bit higher. Okay, I think that brings us to about the halfway point. Maybe I can get a little bit more out. See if I can leave you on a good card. Let's see, what's the last card? Ooh, don't know about that one. You pause and rewind and see what you're going to see. New York Yankees. Do I know any of them? No, I'm surprised. Keith Hernandez. World Series. The Phillies win the World. Let's see, World Series. Phillies wins the World Series. 75 on that. Just 1980 World Series one. I'm going to leave you on that for part one, and let's move over to part two.